All right, well, we open on the rooftop with Spidey, Black Cat, and Hellgate. Spidey's spider sense isn't going off, but his common sense is. Hellgate is full of the thous and parlays, a little bit of a close talker, I think. And despite Cat's protestations, Spider-Man busts out some D&D language and seems to come to an understanding with his newfound friend until Hellgate gets impatient and goes off and absolutely obliterates all of the Hobgoblin's henchmen. Now, freed up from one problem, Spidey and Black Cat have an entirely different and weirder problem on their hands. Spidey goes to confront Hellgate, who hits him back to the Middle Ages, and considering how many unusual circumstances Joe Kelly has put Spidey in before, I should clarify that I don't mean that he literally hit him back to the Stone Age or the Middle Age. Nope. Instead, it's a patented JR fight scene with a new villain, folks. Get that Moreland music going, people. Anyway,
is that the Moreland music? I want to make it official. Music. Yeah.
I mean, you know, trademark.
Just wait until he appears in the Spider-Verse movies, everybody. You'll hear that kick into the soundtrack.
Yes. Anyway, meanwhile, we join Hermes Crenshaw. A name so bad, I don't even have a great pun for it. He's back from issue 1. You know, the backup story. And he's arriving to Manhattan via megabus. He promptly checks his... What is this, a radio, a phone, a device, a tablet, whatever. Maybe it's his watch, considering how delayed megabuses typically are, and sees he's really here. And he yells at everyone to get off the bus, nay, get off the island of Manhattan. And clearly, it sounds like Hermes is another Fox News watcher who just saw Mamdani won the Democratic primary. Did I say that right, Dan? Mamdani. You know, I'm like Cuomo. I'm Italian. I can't say that. So,
Mamdani.
Whatever. He won. Anywho, we quickly rejoin the Hellgate fight, and nothing Spider-Man is throwing at him is making a dent. Black Cat even busts out some semi-automatics that go brakakakata.
Where does she keep that in her outfit? I gotta know.
I mean, I don't know. And now, this must be the socialist hellscape everyone is crying about following the aforementioned primary. Well, at least Marvel's Manhattan hasn't introduced government-owned grocery stores yet. Peter flashes back to Uncle Ben and he gets some sage advice. He might want to run. Oh, and then we check in on J. Jonah Jameson. Well, that's nice. I mean, you know, he's still here. Then it's back to Spidey's brawl with Hellgate, and he hasn't mustered much of an offense. After a few failed attempts, he's finally able to lure Hellgate away and get a shot in. And then we flash to another new player on the field with a futuristic costume and a Captain America-esque shield. And I'm guessing this is where Dan tells me about some alt timeline character from a solicitation I don't remember ever reading about, because who cares about solicitations? Dan, take it away.
Honestly, you pulled a Hellgate and beat me to the punch here, Mark. I don't know anything about this character, but your theory is as good as mine.
All right, I love it. Okay, so Spidey and Hellgate are in Central Park, and I still wonder if anyone from the Spider Office has ever visited Central Park, even at 6:16 in the morning. You know, like there's nobody there. There's like random canisters of coolant. Like what? Where is this Central Park? Like, can we like? Have you watched the John Wick movie? Like I mean, that's Central Park. This is like. I digress. So Spidey swings around a couple of barrels of coolant, like you find in Central Park, and freezes Hellgate solid. Spidey celebrates the victory, but naturally, Hellgate thaws himself out and is psyched up to finally have an opponent with some fighting in him. The prince that was promised. Are we getting a Game of Thrones crossover? I hope not, Dan, because I didn't watch that show after season 1. Don't at me. And that's where we end for now.